Round 2. Alright. Let's see if this time it's gonna work and not crash. Only took 35 minutes to get up and running again. It's ridiculous. Alright. Okay. Sound is there. Let's go. Notification squad. Yeah, what's up, Sifter? Speaking of notifications, I guess I'll go ahead and give the spiel that I gave in the stream last time. Since I already started streaming about 35 minutes ago now, and my internet crashed, and it took quite a long time to fix. Now my chat is not showing the YouTube messages. Why is it not showing the YouTube messages? Guys, type in the chat. Just say what's up. Because I'm not getting anything in the chat here on my chat client, I should say. On YouTube it's there. That's how I know that there's messages. Right, let's see. Still nothing on the chat client. Let's check YouTube. Let's see. Crispy, what's up? Open lobby? I'm gonna probably do.
I'm confident that this facility predates the rift.
Yeah.
As such, there may
it's
be
not even coming. It's not even coming through on my chat client, dude. Oh my gosh, everything's going wrong. Well, that's a big old rip to anyone who's watching on anything else, because I do get the occasional Twitch viewer, and I like to interact with them as much as I can, since, you know, I don't have that many people that watch on Twitch or anything. That's a big F in the chat. But at least looks like a couple people came back. It's unfortunate. We lost some new people. It's really lame, man. I just hate it when something goes wrong with the quality of my content that's out of my control. It's really frustrating. Especially because I already can't control a lot of the bad quality stuff that happens. Because I'm not the one buying the internet.
Most fortuitous
Hopefully
indeed.
in less than 6 months I will be, though. That's what I'm hoping for. Wait,
It's okay.
how'd the round end?
Don't worry,
What?
I'm not hurt.
I don't even know how that round ended. That was ridiculous. That's insane. Okay, well, that happened then. I'm just gonna take the usual route here. Except, I don't know, do I want to, I don't know exactly where I want to go, you know? Oh jeez, they're all spawning in front of me. Alright, I think I will try and yeet. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I always miss that. You gotta be real careful. 2 hit downs and everything. Gotta make sure they're not spawning behind me here. Very good.
I suspect this place was a ghost town long before the tectonic shift.
Give Box a hit here. And we'll go and free Arthur.
Sniper rifles always make me think
I
of
got
solitude.
the box perma perk.
Place
I need to read about what that actually is. I've heard conflicting things. Let's see, do I... I gotta see if I have Flopper in a minute here.
Perhaps we could assemble some kind of device to pry the cell door from its hinges?
I got... Man, X button is not working well for me
I
today.
think his own fear may have led him to lock himself inside the cell. Personally, I do not care for stuff, but it is not without its uses.
Just ran right into him.
Cleared an obstacle for us.
Well,
His destructive power just may prove useful.
Yeah, I need to find out what what this box Easter egg actually is. I honestly have no idea.
I suppose I should be thankful
Hey,
for your
monkeys are
synthetic
good,
components.
but
The
I
thought
think
of
Time
real
Bombs would be
ape hair
better.
is just
Need a
Repulsive.
gun though. I really need, honestly.
Were I to find a
Oh,
suitable
DSR.
sniping
Okay,
position,
I mean, this is a
would
good
never
gun.
again
I don't
have
know
to get my hands
if
dirty.
it's the best choice for this map, though. Yeah, see, I don't trust that sifter. Yeah, I don't trust that one bit. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. This is the weirdest power switch ever. Like, it makes no sense that it's there. Good, I have that. I'll go and grab the candy and get him to smash box down, because I don't want to have to go through the process of
I'm not
getting
entirely
box
sure this
back to
candy is
where
fit for human
I want
consumption.
it to be. Come on. Let's go. You cannot tell me that back in Black Ops 2, they're like, oh, we're gonna make this totally bizarre and really annoying big guy that's from Der Eisendrache. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. Honestly, out of all the characters and zombies, this has got to be
I
one of the
recognize the
worst.
relationship between cause and
And
effect,
we
and
got
that's
boxed
effect
out.
with an
Okay,
E as
very
opposed
good.
to affect, as in affectation, something you carry around.
Whoa. Oh,
Affectation
there's
of
another one.
bravado.
That
Yes,
could
I
have
see what you're
very
up to.
easily gotten me down. Do I want to... I don't know if I want to kill that guy yet. I don't think I do. It increases box luck. Yeah, that's what I've heard, but what does it actually do? Like, what does it consider box luck? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Alright.
The lack of
I'll
paperwork
just
involved
withdraw,
in the
like,
process is somewhat
10K.
surprising.
2 hit downs, gotta be careful. There's even more zombies. I thought there was just one. They just seem to keep coming out of nowhere. Okay. AM94. Bro, how long do I have to hold X for? I think they may have changed that. I swear, if I just lost PhD, I'm gonna be so triggered. So I meant to dolphin dive off of there. We're good, we still have it. Oh, yeah, AM94, let's put it down right here. That's where I always put it, every single game. And then I think I'm gonna go and grab...
More intimate encounter than I would have wished
No,
for.
I'll end the round and then I'll get the booze, that way it's free. And then I'm gonna start buying perks. Alright. Let's see what we get out of the box. Yeah, that's what I call
An
increased
excellent
box luck right
all-rounder,
there.
much like moi. albeit
MTAR,
with some potential
clearly
for
the best
improvement.
choice. Round, okay. Oh, very nice. We got the best boost spawn we could have gotten. Perfect.
Perhaps this liquor bottle may be useful.
Get the big guy over here. Get him to take down that.
Want to take it? Gentle.
Man, 700 points for that. That's crazy.
He cleared an obstacle for us. His destructive power just may prove useful.
So now we can play a little bit
I trust
more
you will also
relaxed.
provide said service in areas we cannot
I
actually
think I'm gonna get rid of
see.
the DSR, to be honest.
Very
Big
light
deal,
and
that's
weight,
better.
especially given the
Just
relative
because
stopping
I don't
power.
really want it on this map. Higher chance of wonder weapons, LMGs, automatic rifles. Okay, I got you. Let's see. LMGs.
Insta-kill.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the LMGs are alright,
This
but
isn't a killing machine.
they're not what I would get. Personally.
That's a good thing you weren't here
I'm
a
gonna see
minute
if I can
ago.
get 4 perks this round. I mean, if I could get the paralyzer, that's really what would be most helpful. Because then I could get around without buying doors. It's just really risky. Alright, so... I'm trying to think of what perk. So, obviously double tap is the last perk I'm gonna grab. Because that's actually in the witch's house. It's the way up. Okay, that way won't work. Oh, my microphone was blocking Jug, and I was so concerned for a second. I just peered at my screen, saw it, well, like, at that part of my screen, and I saw that and was like, wait, what? Dang it, I really don't want to lose PhD over something dumb. Where's the way up? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and get quick revive here. Obviously it's, you know, the cheapest perk. Okay. Must be this way. Where are we? I honestly don't know where I am in here. Here we go. Perfect. I'm gonna dolphin dive down here. That way I keep my PhD.
This may be essential to our survival. I hope this fact is lost on Stu.
There we go. Good. Third perk. I guess it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be Speed Cola here. You lose it if you don't hit it in a few rounds. I thought if you didn't take the guns, you lost it. I don't know. The weird perma perks that aren't really permanent thing. I never really got. I never really had a full understanding of it. I think a lot of people didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna need some points here. I'm not gonna take more points out of the bank either. Oh wait, no, I can do chalk. Because double tap. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to just standard PhD, no fall damage,
neither
you know?
is an ingredient in this beverage.
But man, that is annoying. Okay, well, I better make this strafe. Otherwise I could lose PhD and not get enough points. Like, how does that even, how does that even miss? Do I have perma tombstone? I don't think so. I don't even know how you get them. Like, they're so unclear on how you get them or lose them. There we go. Like I had, what did I have? I had the, every time I'd play this map, I'd use it. It was the one with, I'm trying to think of how I describe it. It was like, it was snipers only, and it was basically, if you got headshots, you got like an obscene amount of points. Apparently I lost my PhD. That's the problem, is you lose your perks just so, or your perma perks I should say. You lose them so fast. It's just not worth getting them. Honestly, I really don't think it's worth it. I mean, I try and keep PhD just for fun, but every other one I just eventually lose it. So it's like if it happens, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, I can't dolphin dive. Get 4 perks before round 4. Well, it's round 4 right now. Oh wait, I need to open more doors in order to actually reach. Wow, that red screened me. Oh my gosh, he's right there. Okay, let's see. So the question is, do I buy boost to open that door? Nope, think I'll just keep strafing it. Very nice. I don't know why I find that jump so hard. It's not a very hard jump. I'm gonna go ahead and grab... Guess I'll get the SVU. I'm gonna wait for the zombie too. I don't get trapped. Let's dolphin dive off of here. Oh, wait. Screw it. I'm gonna just hit the bank. Man, see, this is why I hate the freaking perma-perks, man.
I will, of course,
like
repay the favor.
Well, I guess I have permanent tombstone because I just kept my perks. Okay. But, I mean, seriously, this is why I kind of hate tombstone. How did I kill... Okay.
Shouldn't you
Oh, I
give
see.
me
It
a
was
receipt?
coming in through there. That's weird.
Shouldn't
Yeah, I guess I do have
you give me a
permanent
receipt?
tombstones. I just kept my perks. That's so weird. Okay. Well then. For some reason I dropped my chalk and I went down. That was weird. Now that happened. Bro, I swear if I just lost PhD off that glitch, I would be so triggered. I'm gonna be so triggered.
Perhaps our oversized
Unbelievable. I just lost PhD off a glitch. Like, that's why the perma-perch system was just so bad. It really was kind of the worst thing about this game, is it makes no sense. It's just so confusing and pointless. Like, why should I lose PhD over that? Honestly, I don't get why they don't. Like, I don't know why they didn't just put the Wonder Fizz in these maps like they did with Black Ops 3. Because if you guys didn't know, the reason why they came up with the Wonder Fizz was in order to
I will rely on these only for their recuperative properties. In terms of combat, no thanks.
Be able to have all those perks on one map. Oh, come on, box.
Rocket-propelled grenades are the last vestige of the brash and the ignorant.
Let's see if I can.
Also known
Let's see if I can get a fast swap going. It's hard in this game. Dang it! It is really hard in this game to do fast swaps. Oh, man. I wonder if it's harder without fast hands. Oh, there we go. I got a fast swap there. That's hard. Oh, I need the booze. I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting. I can't remember. Can I do an RPG on that guy? Okay. Yeah, I need to get the boost to open up the witch's house. Then I'll go back, get a quick revive, and be on my way. Cantu Floss, what's up, dude? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I hope I am. That's just kind of what it looks like. Wow, he just kicked. He just gave it a good old kick. Our birthdays are next month. You excited? What are you doing for your birthday? I mean, honestly, I don't really celebrate my birthday. I just kind of use it as an excuse to ask.
You're a creature of simple tastes, aren't you?
I mean, that's basically all I see it as. I'm not that deep. I mean, that's pretty much it for me.
Destructive power just may prove useful.
That's basically it. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab double tap, or not double tap, quick revive, and then we're gonna grab double tap and then go through the witch's house. Obviously, we're not gonna pack a punch anything yet. It's way too early for that. Even if I had a gun I wanted to pack a punch, there's just really no reason to. Oh, I should do the Easter egg song. I've literally done it like once. I don't think I've ever done it on stream.
This may be essential to our survival. I hope this fact is lost on Stuhlinger.
Let's see if I can get PhD real quick. I'll get like one more flop. No, we gotta get one more good flop. Zombies right there. Okay, that was good enough. Alright, let's go through the house. Brandon, welcome back, dude. Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get the fast swaps going with the RPG. It's hard without fast hands. Oh my gosh. It's so much easier on MW2 and MW3. There we go. That is weird timing. There we go again. Alright, let's go. Run over and grab this. Yep, slow down. Gotcha.
Oh, no.
Alright.
I think there was a hair in it.
Witches are so much easier on solo, it's insane. I'm gonna just wait here. It's so easy to deal with them on solo. It's crazy. Okay.
Oh.
Now it could come from either side, and we will see what perk we get. You know, I've thought about this. Oh wow, that wasn't that many. Mule kick.
Such
Okay,
falling plays
that's
little
not
role
exactly
in my
useful.
decision making.
I'll take it. What game has your favorite perk icons? Because, you know, they all have the same basic icon, but the style is different. So, you know, World at War was kind of plain colors. Black Ops 1 was kind of the same, but with a little more detail. Black Ops 2 was, I mean, basically the same thing Black Ops 1 did, except with even more detail. So I'm kind of curious what everyone thinks of the different perk icons from game to game. And then Black Ops 3 was actually okay. Just unlocked PhD. Imagine if I went down there right after getting it. That would be
as opposed to
something.
affect, as in affectation, something you
Black
carry
Ops
around.
3's perk icons
affectation
are
of bravado.
basically
Yes, I
Black
see
Ops
what you're up
1's
to.
except really bright. You're going to Universal Studios? Oh, very cool. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I like actually did something for my birthday. Yeah, I don't really do anything for my birthday. I just like having a chill day. Kind of funny because like my mom will like sometimes feel bad like she's doing
This is an
nothing
intriguing
for
looking
me
device. I
or
wonder what its
whatever,
true
but it's like
function may
I
be.
just want to chill. Like I don't want to do
Over the
anything.
years, the FAL has established itself as one of
right,
the all-time
God.
classic
Okay.
semi-automatic rifles.
Paralyzer,
I shall remain
perfect.
both cognizant and vigilant
not
in
lose
regard to
that.
the inherent problems with our game. I sympathize with your plight if it wasn't for your incessant grabbing.
Man, this thing really is a headshot machine now. I love the iron sights they put on it. It's a great adaptation of the real iron sights in a way that works well for a video game. Like, they made them look really nice compared to their real-life counterparts.
What is it with you freaks always trying to touch me?
I'll grab that, why not?
Yeah, just a thought. Has anyone ever raised the question of fallout? Radiation
See you,
poisoning?
Crispy.
Anyone?
Sega 12. Whatever.
How intriguing.
I'll just
I don't
take
recall
it to
ever
take it.
seeing a shotgun with bullpup conversion.
What I really want is the ray gun.
Hydraulic recoil
Yeah,
buffer
just
in
the
the
standard ray gun now that I think about it. The Mark II is kind of... Like, honestly, the only reason why I like the Mark II on Nuketown... I didn't know Dahlia. The only reason I like getting the Mark II on Nuketown is... Okay, holy crap. Is because it's the best weapon to get, like, by a long shot. Other than that, I'm really not a fan of it. Right there, I actually think I got the sniper from a perk.
With an E as opposed to affect. Is it affectation?
Maybe
Something
not.
you carry around, Russman? Affectation of bravado?
See, that's the
Yes,
thing. I
see
don't even
you're
know
up
what
to.
perma perk I just got. Because I know I just got one.
Are we still working as a
Which
team?
one?
Albeit a reluctant and unlikely one.
Like, I legit have no idea which perma perk I just got. Because I just got a bunch of headshots with a sniper. And I got the green mist. And then it did nothing. So it's like, well, what did I get? Like, that, it's so confusing. And then, like, oh, I missed a headshot. Does that mean that I no longer... Like, I no longer have the perma perk or something?
Smiles on the brave.
Like, I'm just so unclear on how any of this works. Alright. Black Ops... You think Black Ops 3 has the best perk icons? I think... Honestly, I kind of think... Yes, I kind of think I
One
like
day,
Black Ops
when
1
time
the
permits,
most.
I will dismantle
Like, they just
this
have a
intriguing
gritty
device.
feel that's like...
How else am I going to unlock
Yeah,
its
that's...
secret?
Like, that's what the perks are supposed
Does
to
not appear to have done anything.
World at War, like, I like the dull, but yet some, like a little dull, but still, like, nice. That's why I like Black Ops 1. I think Black Ops 1 has the coolest looking zombies because it's, like, you know, they didn't have the capabilities to make it look super nice back then, so it looked darker and grittier. And at the same time, that's kind of what made zombies look cool, you know? That's kind of my problem with Zombie
Much like the
Chronicles, is a
perk drinks,
lot of those
alcohol
maps
can affect you in
just,
ways you may not expect.
they were remastered in a way which I don't think is particularly good. Oh, I need to have him run into the fountain. That's right. I don't think it's good in a way for like staying truly creepy. Like Kino and Chronicles, just there's nothing creepy about it. Like it is just so not creepy.
I will not expend a
Which is what
moment's
it's supposed
thought
to be, you know?
imagining a magic hammer and nails.
It's supposed to be a really creepy map. Alright, let's see if I can get him to follow me. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I need him to bash this fountain so I can get back to spawn here. Prime, what's up, dude? How you doing? Alright. Have him open this up.
Will this hit the spot?
Okay, I missed. Haven't done that in a while. Well, that's embarrassing. There's teddy bear number 2. I actually have no idea where teddy bear number 3 is. I'm gonna assume it's somewhere inside the witch's house. That's where I'd put it if I was designing the map. Wow, yeah, that's a rip. I can't believe I missed that. That's embarrassing. Well, oh well. We'll just get another one. Real quick.
Perhaps
Alright.
this liquor bottle may be useful.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, epic fail. Dude, well that... I remember when this map came out, that's what we'd all do. We didn't understand that we had to, like, turn him around in order to get him to bash what we're looking at. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, we would just, like, we'd see what way he's facing when he'd want the booze. Like, he wouldn't turn around. And so, like, he'd be looking at us this way, and we'd expect him to just run forward instead of turn around. Like, it's just kind of awkward when you think about it. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't want to end the round here. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind ending the round because
Is it wrong to hope that Misty may yet come to my
those
rescue?
lights aren't on, so actually, yeah, I wouldn't really mind ending the round right here.
Your deed wasn't even good.
Are you kidding me, dude? Nope.
I admit to being
Nope.
perplexed by the localized nature of
Nope.
such a blast.
Dang it, of course the booze spawn isn't there. Oh, I have the booze, I'm an idiot. And I've lost some perma-perk. I have no idea which one it is. Oh, okay, I lost the box perma-perk. Alright, well, I don't really care, to be honest. Just gotta find that skeleton key again. Okay, well, I'll just use the time ball, and that way he's out of there anyways. I really don't like having mule kick, so I'm probably gonna get rid of one of my weapons in the pack-a-punch. At least I don't like having mule kick on this
Thank you for
game.
your assistance in this
Not
matter.
a fan. There we go. Camp in the tree? No, I don't like to glitch. I think that kind of takes away the point of playing. Like, it's just not fun.
I dare not speculate on the paradox
Why
we
is
may
he-
have created.
Bro, why is he in there? Alright. What?
Your execution was executed with exemplary
okay.
precision.
That makes no sense. I don't know why he's in there. I just popped the time ball. That's got to be a glitch. How did that never get patched? Kind of like the perk glitch with the time bomb. I've never actually done it. I think I'll give it a try though.
Personally, I do not care for this
That's
stuff,
like-
but it is not without its uses.
Okay. Yeah, that makes no sense. And it's not an easy spawn. Of course. Of course. And I just lost PhD off a glitch. Because I didn't hit the ground perfect enough. Honestly, I really do think that this is like the most overrated map. I really do. Like, I don't mind playing it every once in a while, but there's a reason why I don't stream it super often, despite it being one of the most highly requested maps. Like, it is just straight overrated. There's the key.
Yes, I understand that I cannot have both.
I forgot about the parts system in this game. Yeah, so now, if I use my ray gun, it will kill me. Because this game is man. Yeah, honestly, I think Black Ops 1 is the best zombies. I really do. I think Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 4. Or sorry, why was I looking there? That's not what I was trying to do. I think the best games go Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, World at War, Black Ops 4. Because at least World at War has the nostalgia. Black Ops 4 has, like, nothing to it. Alright, he's out.
I think his own fear may have led him to lock himself inside the cell.
Oh, her lights are on. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and do that in a minute here. I just want him to break the fountain.
Ow, that was a curious collision.
And then we'll go ahead
I do not care for this stuff,
go through the house.
It is not without its uses.
The perk glitch is easy. Isn't it just like she dies with the perk, you throw your time bomb down, and then you walk over the perk, and then you teleport back in time? Because for some reason you keep your perks when you go back in time. Like, don't you keep like your perks and like everything, like your points and stuff and your guns? Like I want to say that there was I could be totally wrong, but I want to say there was like a glitch back in the day where you could get like multiple ray gun Mark IIs using the time bomb. You need a max ammo before you kill her. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna do it. So, I mean, this map is so insanely easy. I don't need it. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. No way that misses.
This, I trust you will assist us.
No way that misses. There we go. Alright, let's do this again. I'm gonna leave the Galil behind in the Pack-a-Punch machine. Which I kinda don't want to, but at the same time, I really hate Mule Kick. Like, a lot. Excuse me, can I go through there? Pretty please? Thought I saw one behind me for a second there. Okay. Hopefully I can kill all the witches before this guy. Okay, at least he's not a sprinter. Where are the witches at? Where are they? Excuse me? Hello there. Okay, good. I think she was glitching out on something there. Wait, what? Y'all just see that? Why is she despawning?
Ow, that was a curious collision.
Alright, come on out. Dude, why is she despawning? Is that a glitch? I've had them glitch before. I don't know. Okay. There's that, so we can now return to spawn.
Straightforward, so long as I take
alright, well I'm gonna just throw the Galil in the Pack-a-Punch real quick. Just to get it dealt with, so I don't want to have it anymore. You used a time bomb? Yeah, I used a time bomb, so what? Alright. Bye-bye, Galil.
Is it possible that these machines were built by other survivors?
Alright. Let's get back up top. Oh, are you saying... Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Actually, I'm not going to kill that guy yet, because that wouldn't be good. Here, I think. Is that where I came from? Well, I can use the paralyzer to go wherever I want.
I recognize the relationship between cause and effect, and that's effect with an E as opposed to affect, as in affectation, something you carry around, Russman. Affectation of bravado. Yes, I see what you're up to.
Ooh, does that cause fall damage? Okay, good. It didn't. Trying to get PhD back real quick. Did I check the lights were on? Yeah, but apparently it's because I used a time bomb, which actually makes sense now that I think about it.
I will
Yeah, no, the lights were on,
suitably
but I used a time bomb. Welcome to the stream, by the way, assassin. Oh, now I get the max ammo. Now I get the max ammo.
They are wrong.
Max ammo!
My question is why max ammo doesn't refill your charge on the paralyzer. Perfect.
Double points!
Impact punch paralyzer as soon as I go back.
Huh, you know what? I think I know who designed this device.
Alright. Come on, PhD. Oh, something happened. There we go. Alright. Got it back. No problem. Throw that down.
Perhaps
Oh,
this device
lights
could
are
be some
already
kind
back
of
on.
beacon.
Now I can use the ray gun like it was intended. No splash damage. But this might actually happen when we're going back through the witch's house. There's like, so since this map has so many weird barrier slides, there's actually one that could potentially take away our PhD without us actually, quote-unquote, taking fall damage. It's still fall damage, but we're not falling. We're simply doing a slide that they intended on being in the map. Any more? There's gotta be more if we don't have our perk yet. Still more. Of course. Came from behind. Of course. Yes, stamina. That's what we want. Well, now I don't have enough to pack punch. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, well, we can deal with not pack punching for a minute here. That's no big deal. You can also lose it by going down this slide. Let's see what happens. We're gonna lose it. Nope. But that's like, you basically have to dolphin dive off of everything once you have PhD permaperk. It's so weird. Makes no sense.
Oh, great!
But now that I have stamina up, I can do a proper train here. I almost feel like getting around 100 on this map, just cause, but then I know I'll never want to play it again. Like, that's honestly the main reason why I haven't done any more 100 pluses.
Around here, you know?
I did one, and then I never wanted to play Ascension ever again.
Insta-kill!
And like, I've played it, I think, 3 times since I've gotten around 100. That was nearly 2 years ago. Which is crazy to think it was that long ago, honestly. It does not feel that long ago. What was that? Oh, that was weird.
Will you stop?
Wonder why it went up
screaming
there.
when I'm hitting you.
Let's see. I love the sound when you pick up the power-ups. The guy's voice was the best when I heard it. Oh, you like the Richtofen? That's surprising. I like the original announcer the most, without a doubt. I think the original announcer had the best one, because like it actually sounded like creepy, and I know I mean the announcer is literally just Richtofen in the MPD on Moon.
This appears to be something of a foregone
And it's just,
conclusion.
I don't know, there's something about it that's like not creepy to me at all. Wow, I love it when PhD doesn't activate. Okay. We're just gonna do the age-old strategy.
Perhaps our oversized friend may wish to toy with this little runt.
This is what everyone did for high rounds
I
back
will
in the
not
day.
think of refusing
In fact, I
any
think a
offer
guy
of
did this a couple
assistance.
months ago and got a 220 something on here.
Can't we enlist some help
Pretty darn
here?
high round. Like, the dude did a good job. Let's see if I can get a zoom move going with this. Oh, I had one. There we go. I had another one. Cool. See if I can knack it. Nope. Yeah, I definitely think that that Samantha was the best announcer. And then did the warden was the warden
Perhaps
the
I am
announcer
secreting some
and
kind of pheromone that draws these
and,
beasts to my location.
okay, that's what I get for rubbing my eye. Was the warden the announcer in Blood of the Dead? I can never remember because that map is terrible. Oh, and there's a max ammo there? Well, I'll grab the max ammo and then hit the time bomb. Why have I not revived yet?
I extend
That
my
was weird.
sincerest gratitude. Sincerely.
That was really weird. Okay.
Max ammo.
Excuse me? Why did it pull that gun out? That was weird.
It appears that we have traversed our own timeline.
I think after they made DLC 4 from BO3, went downhill. Don't get me wrong, I like BO4. But I think BO3 is way better. They copy and pasted from BO3. That's exactly right. BO4 is a really crappy knockoff of Black Ops 3, except the difference is you can actually unlock everything in Black Ops 3 without having to spend money. Like, I can go and decide, hey, I'm gonna get all the camos for fill in the blank gun on Black Ops 3. On Black Ops 4, it's absolutely unreasonable what they're asking for in order to get dark matter or even diamond, even gold, honestly. I have one gold gun on Black Ops 4. On Black Ops 4 Zombies. I am 7th prestige. Like, it's insane. And the thing is I go for headshots. The problem is how many they need. The amount of headshots you need in Black Ops 4 in order to get a gold gun is retarded. Like, 3,600 headshots. That's just so... Okay, so you have two options there. You can either start and restart your game over and over again once you get past, like, round 20, because the guns become garbage and you're basically forced to pack punch at that point. Or you can use a bunch of gobble guns over and over and over again, which, if I'm not mistaken, are... Well, let's see, is Headscan... No, Headscan's not a premium gobble gum or whatever they call them now. But still, you basically have to use gobble gums. And don't even get me started on the welling. Don't even get me started on that. It's just ridiculous what the requirements are. They're so unrealistic for anyone with even something that resembles a life. Like, it's just ridiculous.
When you lose your legs, don't
You know what I did last night on phone the police? What do you mean? I don't even think I did anything in Discord, so I'm not getting the reference. Transit, best map ever. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'd rather play Transit than Zetsubo no Shima. Or Blood of the Dead. Well, I don't know. Blood of the Dead doesn't sound as bad, but it gets boring so fast. Basically like every other map in Black Ops 4. The only good thing in Black Ops 4 are the gauntlets. The only reason why 9 is popular is because it's easy. Like, if 9 was hard, no one would like 9. Other than the aesthetics. I will say, 9 has cool aesthetics. But it ain't particularly good. Because basically what they did in Black Ops 4 is they made it so that you can no longer juke zombies. Like, let's see if I can... Like, I definitely would have just been hit twice there by those two guys. Without a doubt. No way I wouldn't have been. I'll try and do some jukes, give you an example. Because I mean, honestly, the amount of times I get hit in Blood of the Dead while trying to train is just ridiculous. Like, it is honestly impossible to run a train in Black Ops 4 without just getting obliterated on any map other than 9. Let's see. Yep, that guy would have hit me. That guy in front, he absolutely would have hit me.
Hey, there are other snacks.
Those guys would have hit me. I'm even running right next to them. Only hit twice there out of 4 zombies. I'm surprised I even got hit that many times. Like, doing what I'm doing right now is almost impossible on Black Ops 3. Right now, if I was doing this on Black Ops 3, they would be obliterating my shield. Like, there's no way of doing that on BO... Or, why am I saying Black Ops 3? Black Ops 4, what I'm trying to say. Speaking facts. Really think about it, that's the best wonder weapon? What do you mean? You talking about the Paralyzer? I mean, it's not the most efficient, but it is probably the best wonder weapon. Not my favorite, though. I think it's a cool, ambitious idea for a wonder weapon, but I'm not into it. I'm just not into it.
Insta-kill.
I am ready to lead the charge!
See? Like, okay, I appreciate the PhD perma perk, but why is it on this map? Like, honestly, why? Why? This map is not... okay, here's what it would be useful for. It would be useful if it actually countered fall damage, like on this map, on Die Rise especially. But the one map in this game they decided to put PhD on is freaking Origins, man. The flattest zombies map since Verrucht. I think BO3, or I think Gobblegum made BO3 easy. You have one Gobblegum and you get all the perks. What's the point? I completely agree. I think Gobblegums were a good idea that were taken way too far. Because I was kind of against them at first. Because I didn't see how they would really work their way into being a non-overpowered way of playing. Because all I saw at the beginning were people who, you know, they just got perkaholic for the first time. And it's like, everyone wants to just use perkaholic because it's the new overpowered thing. So in that sense, I agree, but I think what they did in Black Ops 4 is atrocious, where they took the non-overpowered ones that people like to use, like Anywhere But Here, or sorry, not Anywhere But Here, Alchemical Antithesis, what was the other one? In Plain Sight, that's it. Alchemical Antithesis and In Plain Sight. Arguably the two most non-overpowered, or the two most useful non-overpowered Gobblegums in Black Ops 3. See, the thing, like, people rail against Alchemical Antithesis as being overpowered, but the thing is you should not have to worry about running out of ammo. Like, you just shouldn't. Unless you're playing like an idiot, you're wasting your ammo. But the problem with World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 is you run out of ammo and you have to spin the box, pack a punch, dump your ammo into a bunch of zombies and repeat the process on high rounds. Double packing and gobblegums fix that issue. So I'm behind that 100%. The issue is really in the overpowered ones. What the? That was weird. Yeah, the issue is really in the overpowered ones when you think about it. It's power vacuum, perkaholic. Like, if you guys remember watching after BO3 kind of died out, I don't know, probably like 6 months after Chronicles, all the big zombie YouTubers were really into their round 100 runs, which weren't really round 100 runs. What they do is they just put on perkaholic and power vacuum, and they'd camp. And that's basically it. And that was their way of getting to round 100 because they didn't have the skill to actually get to round 100. So they they did everything. They were standing on the line of cheating, in my opinion, really. Because, well, it's in the game. Yeah, it's in the game, but it's stupid overpowered. I just realized I don't have quick revive. Why do I not have quick revive?
I have a feeling that something is slightly
Why don't I have quick
amiss with
revive?
this
I've
particular
activated my
maze.
time bomb. Do you really lose quick revive if you use a time bomb? That's okay. That makes no sense.
Evidently, I hit something.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack punch the
Cannot see what,
paralyzer.
though.
But yeah, I mean, like, for example,
Functionality of this
round
machine
robin.
cannot be
Why was
explained
that
by current
even a
scientific
thing?
thinking? A fact that irks
Like,
me considerably.
Round robin is the antithesis, pun intended, of zombies. Like, the whole point is to go round by round. So what do? They're like, we're gonna make a super duper pay to win gobblegum so that you literally don't need to play the game. You just pop the gobblegum and oh, you skip the game. Like, that's what round robin is. But I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in Black Ops 4 because not only did they make a game that I'm not really liking a whole lot, but then they also went and still included all those overpowered gobblegums. Now, they're not as overpowered as they were, but they're still overpowered. Like, I don't even know what the new perkaholic is called. It gives you 4 perks instead of 8 or whatever, which is like, oh no, you actually have to buy 4 perks. Oh well. Like, it's absolutely really kind of pathetic how right there I would not have gone by if this was Black Ops 4. 100%. Running by there's no way, especially with the paralyzer, this big heavy gun, no way. Right there would have been hit a bunch, my shield would have gotten smacked. But yeah, I think gobblegums were taken too far. I think if gobblegums were in the state they are in Black Ops 4, except in plain sight and alchemical antithesis weren't pay to win, I really think that Black Ops 4 system would be the best as far as gobblegums go. I don't like the setup they have where it's constantly an ugly thing on your screen that shows what you've got. Like, I remember when some beta, well, I don't even know if it was beta gameplay for Blood of the Dead got leaked. It got leaked, like, I don't know, probably less than a month before launch. Black Ops 4, it got leaked on Reddit. I remember seeing it, and everyone was like, oh, this must be an, I legit remember it because it's so painful. It's painfully funny. Because everyone was looking at this and they saw the HUD and they're like, oh, no worries, this must just be some early beta gameplay where they hadn't touched up the game yet. And then we put the game in, you know, all the people get the game early and that HUD is still there and everyone's just like, well, you're really telling me this is what the game looks like? Like, the HUD is one of the worst things about Black Ops 4. I don't know how they thought that the HUD in that game was good. But the perk thing is so ugly. Like, it just looks so forced. It, like, honestly, what it reminds me of is, like, when streamers have webcams and they have, like, a really kind of... no way I would have made it through that crack in Black Ops 4. They have, like, some really gaudy, like...
Perhaps our
like,
oversized friend may wish
not,
to toy with this
like I guess you'd call it a frame, but like thing graphic around their webcam, and it's like totally distracting from everything else because it looks so bad.
Insta-kill.
Like that's kind of how I see that's kind of how I see the HUD in Black Ops 4, honestly. Diaz, what's up? Brandon, what's up? Or not Brandon, Code 52, what's up? I'd rather play Transit than Black Ops 4.
Can't we enlist some help?
Dude,
here?
I mean, I unironically played Transit like a couple weeks ago with Dylan. I was on stream too, if I remember right. So yeah, I mean, to an extent, like I'm a little bit desperate. Like I wish they just put all the Aether stuff on Black Ops 3. Like I really do. And you know, I wasn't a fan of, like I was kind of mad about Black Ops 3 Zombies for a while, but knowing what we have now, like if I had to choose between getting basically a copy of Black Ops 3, except with new maps, or Black Ops 4, I would choose Black Ops 3 every time.
I suspect we are
Every
beyond
time.
reaching a peaceful
Because at
solution.
least Black Ops 3 was like good.
Such a pain. Can't we enlist some
It had
help here?
problems, but I'd rather take YouTubers with 1 million subscribers making clickbaity round 100 runs with ridiculously overpowered goblins. I'd rather have that than have
Double points.
what we have now.
Hey, Stuhlinger. Yeah, see that little tube
Because
with an
because
X next to it?
the
It means
consumable
twice as
gobblegums in Black Ops 4 may as well not exist. Like, I literally have never used one. I've never equipped one. I've never used one. I've never used a talisman.
Perhaps our oversized friend may wish to
And it's
toy with
because,
this
like,
one.
the thing about Liquid Divinium is at least you earned it at a reasonable rate. Like, if you played zombies a lot, you didn't have to buy Liquid Divinium to get Perkaholics. I probably spent like $40 on Liquid Divinium, which sounds like a lot, but this is over the course of 3 years. I spent $40. So that's a little over $10
Fear
a
not.
year.
I will formulate a plan for my escape.
And I had over 50 Perkaholics because I didn't use them. I had over 50. So I don't believe, like, Black Ops 3 at least made it practical to earn gobblegums. You can't really do that in Black Ops 4. And I have no motivation to put any more money into Black Ops 4. Like, of course, if they came out with, like, another season pass or something, you know I'd be the first person to buy it. Like, you know it. But that's just because I'm a loyal fan. And I want more content, and I think Treyarch knows that they can produce garbage and people will still buy it simply because it says Treyarch on it. And I'm one of those people because I'm a fan of the product.
Dead can't speak, so shut up.
So, I mean, that's just kind of how it is. It's lame, but you know, I don't think Treyarch's stupid. I don't think they're gonna pull an Infinity Ward like Robert Trolling did back in the day. If you guys remember in 2011, everyone was like freaking out about MW3, saying, "Man, we're just gonna get Last Stand again," and all that. And then Robert Trolling, his real name's Robert Bowling, but he was nicknamed Robert Trolling. I don't know where that originated. It was probably Reddit, but he was nicknamed Robert Trolling because during a content reveal event, he announced that there would be no more death streaks. In fact, I could be wrong, but I believe he specifically said no more Final Stand death streak. Or was it perk? Or no, it was death streak. And then it got put in as or was it a perk? I don't know, but basically he said there would be no Final Stand in a certain capacity, and then he introduced it in a new one. He introduced Dead Man's Hand, which is literally Final Stand except Suicide Bomber. You pull out C4 and can just obliterate the people around you. So I don't think Treyarch's going to do one of those. I think I think whatever their next game is, which I swear, if it's Black Ops 5, I'm gonna just shake my head. Whatever Treyarch's next game is, there's no way that this current perk system is coming back. Like, there's no way that they can possibly be that dense to bring it back. Like, I think we're gonna get a variation of it, unfortunately. I doubt we're gonna get Jug back, but yeah, no, I definitely think that they're gonna listen, because the real problem with Black Ops 4 is that they chose all utility over what's the word I'm thinking of? Aesthetic, that's it. No more perk machines, no more perk jingles, no more story to perks, no more story to specialist weapons. Like, they give like a 2-sentence like little blurb under the specialist weapons, and it's just like, yeah, you came up with that in a day and you have no plans on doing anything with it. Like, if I remember right, like the Ragnarok DG5s, if you go on Black Ops 4 and look, I'm pretty sure I remember reading the description, and it said like that it came from like a Group 935 armory, and I was just sitting there like, wait, what? Group 935 had like armories full of like super weapons? Like, hello, storyline? Where are you? Like, that seems like that should be some pretty relevant storyline information, that the big bad group of the series had some armories scattered all over the world that had like super weapons. Like, that just seems like some practical information to me. Okay, I think this is how this works.
Does not appear to have done anything.
Is this how this works? I don't know if this is how this perk thing works at all, to be honest with you.
Could this same
No, in fact, it literally stole my perk. That backfired real hard. That's a fat rip, because that was a quick revive too. Wow, that was a big ol' rip. Okay, well, that didn't work.
How is it that
I don't understand how that
perk
perk thing works. This is why I should just play the game legit.
No.
Oh. Yeet. Oh my gosh, not what I did. I don't know why it's so hard to dolphin dive on this game. BO4 took a lot away from repairing windows. I don't care as much about repairing windows. They started to really do away with that in Black Ops 3, which I agree can be a little bit annoying when you're trying to run through an area and zombies are already spawned in front of you because there's no way, like, even carpenters won't stop them. That I get. But I don't really care about that too much, to be honest with you. I'm not happy with the core of the mode changing. I don't like how they're sacrificing story and lore on the altar of being progressive with the game mode. Like, some stuff doesn't need to change. The 2-hit down system, I'm really glad they changed that. I'm really glad that they changed the 2-hit down system. It was too fast, honestly, because of the speed the zombies hit. But then if they slowed down the speed the zombie hits, then Jug would have been really overpowered. So what do? They make it a 3-hit down. Problem solved. Great decision. I don't know why anyone was against the 3-hit down change. Like, I'm not against changes in the mode. I like changes, but not when they totally destroy the lore of the whole mode. Like, if you don't care about story and you're like super casual and all you care about is like getting to round 20 and killing some zombies or whatever on the weekend, fine. Like, that makes sense for you. But like, for those of us who have been playing for a really long time and who like are invested in the storyline, like, like, I mean, I bought 2 Juggernog editions. I bought 2 Mystery Box
Allow you
editions.
to continue your
That is
existence.
how into this I am. Like, I legitimately care about the mode because this mode has been my
Our
favorite
collective
mode
future is now
for
brighter. If only a
years.
little.
I've been playing zombies since 2010. I've been playing
Hey,
it
there
since
are
I was
other
10, and I'm
snacks
going to
around
be
here,
turning
you know?
19 next month.
Oh, I'm counting. Make
Double
no mistake, I know
Like-
exactly how many I've killed.
It's frustrating to see what's happened to the story and to the mode. I think Jason did really well at first, and I think I don't like what he did later. Like, I think that the end of,
What do you want?
I guess you'd call Act 1 of the Aether storyline was not
Perhaps
handled
our oversized
particularly
friend
well.
may wish to toy with this little run.
I don't know Jimmy Zielinski, the old Zombies manager guy. I don't know if he wrote this map, but the ending for Buried, I'm sorry, is just kind of dumb. Like, it really is. Like, the ending for Buried is dumb. Like, oh, it didn't matter which Easter egg you did because the world gets destroyed anyways. Haha, guys. Yep. Not a fan. I think it would have been a lot cooler if this map had an end cutscene, which I don't know if they had. You know, they might not have been able to do end cuts. Well, actually, no, they could do end cutscenes because they did one for Origins. Never mind. I was gonna say they might not have been able to do them because of
Perhaps this device could be some kind of beacon.
like the memory it uses. I don't know. But if they had an end cutscene for this map with the Ultimus crew coming in from Moon, except without Richtofen, which is actually Samantha because they swap bodies in Moon. So then they can have their multiple multiple lines, like multiple stories within one story. But it avoids all this multiverse garbage that kind of ruined the story. Like, the multiverse basically just made it,
just so
oh,
you're aware,
guess what?
this
All that
isn't
stuff
my
you did in
typical
Black Ops 3,
operandi.
none of it matters because in Blood of the Dead, it's actually a different Primus crew because we don't just have Ultimus, Victus, and Primus. We have infinite
Crawlers,
Ultimuses,
such a
infinite
pain.
Primuses,
Can't we
and
enlist some help
infinite
here?
Victuses. Like, it
I
doesn't
see
matter.
numerous
It
potential
doesn't matter what
outcomes.
happens to
Some
the
of my
crew
favorite
because
more
there's
than
another
others.
version of them somewhere going through the events of the sighting. Like, that's
Crawlers,
dumb.
such a pain.
That's
Can't
dumb,
we
man. The
enlist some help
multiverse
here?
crap really kind of ruined the story for me. And a lot of other people don't like it either. Like, I've talked to some other people,
Current state
and
of
basically
control
everyone
really
hates
pleases
it.
me.
Like, but they don't realize it.
You
That's the
will
thing, is
remain
I don't think a
frozen
lot
for
of people
an
realize what a
unspecified period
negative
of time.
impact that has had on the story. They're like, yeah, Origins,
yeah,
Der
just a thought.
Eisendrache,
Has anyone
you
ever
know,
raised the question of
Shadows.
fallout? Radiation
Which
poisoning?
it's cool to have
Anyone?
different stories in different places and all that. But we need to stop pretending that the storyline is good because it's complex.
I refuse to lie
It used to
down in
be
the
pretty
face of
complex, and
adversity.
the theory videos were hours long back in like 2012, before this game came out. I remember getting home from middle school one day, so it must have been 2012 or 2013, and it was a complete storyline
Perhaps
of
our
World at War and
oversized
Black.
friend
Yeah,
may
no,
enjoy
it had to have been pre-Black Ops 2 because Black Ops 2 wasn't in the storyline.
I had thought someone
I remember
else
the
might
video.
deal with you, but
It
alas,
was-
they did not.
It was talking about the real life
Crawlers will regret
inspirations
their
for things
hostility
in
when the big
zombies.
guy
It was
shows
talking
up.
about the real locations, like Derisa, the fly trap that's in there, which is used to start the Derisa Easter egg. If you didn't know, the thing that you shoot with the pack-punched weapon is real. It talked about.
Does not appear to have done anything.
I mean, it was great. It was all based in history, and it gave it a really creepy vibe because you knew that that the storyline was tied to reality. The storyline's like so bizarre now. It's like I'm cool with them doing different
Statistically
stuff,
speaking, I must
but
concede
they
that
just
the
made it
odds are not in my
weird. They just
favor.
made it way too weird. What's up, Skylar? Robert Jordan, welcome to the stream. They should add the thunder gun in zombies. I'm assuming you're talking about Black Ops 4, and I completely agree. I think it should have been on Classified, without a doubt.
This appears to be
You must,
something of a
you
foregone
must be talking
conclusion.
about Black Ops 4. Oh my gosh. Arthur almost just blocked me. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I don't know why it's not on Black Ops 4.
Uttering.
Like, I don't know why they didn't just throw it in. Well, actually, yeah, well, actually, yeah, no, it should have been on 5 because it, or on Classified because it was on 5 in the labs. Like, there's a reasonable storyline explanation for it to be in the box. I mean, obviously, same with the Winter's Howl. Dude, if the Winter's Howl wasn't on Classified, I would have rioted. Because that's literally the only... 5 was the only map the Winter's Howl was on.
No, my legs aren't shaking.
Like, good on them for remastering the Winter's Howl and making it good. Let's see. Can you remember the when BO3 came out and Shadows of Evil was so fast on round 3?
Shut up!
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. They had to patch the sprinting. That was a while ago. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't have BO3 when it first came out, the zombies were very fast. Think of the... Well, okay, I was about to say think of the dogs on Black Ops 4 when the game came out. It wasn't that bad, but basically the zombies were insanely fast on BO3 when the game came out. Specifically on Shadows. I think it was only on Shadows for some reason, which I don't remember why. But they were insanely fast, and yeah, they had to get patched.
There are other snacks around here, you know.
So yeah, I do remember that. I thought the infinite round thing, where you see the crew dead and buried, was kind of cool. Yeah, it was a cool concept, but it kind of broke the story because that was like, oh well. We didn't really know how to end the story in a satisfying way because we wanted to make this other offshoot. So we're just gonna say they're dead. But they're not actually dead now. Now they're in Blood of the Dead for some reason. So that happened.
Alas,
like,
my metamorphosis into killing machine is only
I mean, I get the connection with Mob of the Dead, Blood of the Dead, whatever you want to call it, with the laboratory. But the thing is it kind of feels like Treyarch just vomited a bunch of stuff onto that storyline. Like for the secret lab on Blood of the Dead. Like it says how Richtofen got the help of the Illuminati. Why have we not seen the Illuminati in a map?
What about you?
Why? Why is the Illuminati not in a zombies map? In any capacity, really. Like, nothing. Why not? Once again, one of those historical connections that's just been, like, tossed to the wayside and forgotten about. Why are they not a part of this? Like, you'd think that an organization with intimate knowledge of one of the most important labs on the face of the earth would be important to the storyline. One would think. But they're not, for some reason. Like, I just don't get it, man. I really don't. Like, at least explain it through radios or something.
If it's any consolation, your death was somewhat inevitable.
I feel like the whole radio system has kind of been neglected in favor of just the end cutscenes for maps, which I'm not as big of a fan of because it doesn't leave as much up to the imagination. So, the theories aren't as wild as they used to be. Like, zombie theories used to be so wild. They used to be insane. Absolute, like, they were just ridiculous.
What is it with you freaks? Am
I on PS3? No, Pamela, I'm not. I'm on Xbox One backwards compatible, but for Black Ops 4, I am on PS4. This map was Jimmy's last map. Yes. Well, I think Jimmy quit at the beginning of BO2, but this was already written, so yes. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if Jimmy wrote the ending of Buried. I don't know. He probably did. But Origins On was Jason, and I'm a fan of a lot of the maps, but I'm not as big of a fan of the story. Well, I can't say I'm a fan of Zetsubo no Shima, because that would just
I will not speculate as to the supernatural nature of all this.
To be a fan of Zetsubo no Shima. I remember when that map came out, I just didn't, like, the thing is DLC 1 was so good, I didn't even care that Zetsubo no Shima wasn't good. Like, I literally did not care.
I can only speculate as to the internal mechanisms that
Not
power
even a
this
little
weapon.
bit.
Speculate I will, in time.
You agree, I don't get why they show Misty and all of them dead and buried, but then Mob of the Dead, they're frozen. Doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, what we're seeing here is a great example of a really cheap way of rewriting a story when you realize, oh, we wrote something that's not very good, so we're just gonna change it. That's what the multiverse thing is it's Treyarch's safety blanket. That's what it is. It's their safety blanket. It's like, oh no, we wrote something that literally everyone hates because it doesn't really make a good story. So I guess we're changing it now. You know? Like, I mean, that's what the multiverse thing is. That's really what it is when it comes down to it. Oh, crap. Very good. Yeah, I'm not gonna pack punch the ray gun yet. Got one behind me. I like how they remastered the classic maps on BO4, but I don't know why they just did Chronicles again. And right there, just lost PhD off of sliding in the map as intended. Like, so frustrating. Like, this map is just so overrated. I just don't get it. I really don't.
Perhaps there is some further activation required.
I was reading chat.
Just so you know,
I basically have to use this thing now.
For good.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
Under these circumstances, I will not think of refusing any offer of assistance.
I don't know why it was floating down like that. That was weird. I'm gonna go up. Up. There we go. Do the classic strat so I can read chat. I don't know why they just did Chronicles again, but yeah, I forgot the classics. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Jaden. They want to remake Mob of the Dead, they make up BS. Well, okay, to be fair, Jason said that he wasn't trying to really remake it, he was trying to continue. So, yes, I agree Blood of the Dead is not as good as Mob of the Dead, but they weren't trying to copy Mob of the Dead, obviously. I think they stretched the story there a little too thin. Once again, I think they're... honestly, I think the storyline quality I think the current storyline has the same quality and believability as, like, conspiracy theories, like that like 9/11 was like an inside job. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's how much that's about how much I value like this storyline now. It's so just bad. It's just not good. There's just too much junk thrown in there, and then like I don't like thinking this because I really do like the game, or I like the mode, but I'm sorry, when Jason goes all cryptic and has that little smirk, I mean, it just seems like BS at this point, because it's like, okay, dude, you've like flip-flopped on this story. Like, okay, you wrote all of Black Ops 3, and then, oh, Black Ops 3 doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, it sort of does, but not really, because there's infinite universes with infinite Richtoffens, so who cares? And then it's like, oh, really kind of predictable plot twist. Dr. Monty, who was never actually really a good guy, turns out to not be a good guy. Who would have known? Also, where is Dr. Monty in Black Ops 4? Where's he at? Why is he not in the game?
I will formulate a
What
plan
happened?
for my escape.
If Richtofen, Nikolai, Dempsey, and Takio were okay with what Monty did with them when he put them in that niche of history
Maximum effectiveness.
where they didn't already exist, then why are they all pissy with him? What did Monty do? He gave them an option so that Monty could have his perfect
Has
world,
anyone ever
rid of
raised the
zombies.
question of fallout?
Like,
Radiation
I don't get
poisoning?
it. Doesn't
Anyone?
make sense to me.
I
Like,
see a
it
number
just
of
doesn't make
potential
any
outcomes.
sense to me.
Some I favor more than others.
It really doesn't. Man, this round is lasting a while. Let's see. What do you think the most unique zombies map? Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta fly away real quick. Just have to pay attention.
This appears to be something of a foregone conclusion.
What do I think the most unique zombies map in COD is? I think it was Turned or Dead Arcade. Okay, I think you're talking about modes. Oh, wow. That's inconvenient. Good thing I have a timer.
Double points.
Let's see. Mode, I think Grief. Cell Block is close to my heart. I have some very good memories on Cell Block. In fact, my most successful stream ever was on Cell Block. I reached a peak concurrent. I'm gonna have to look back at what my peak concurrent was if it's still there. But it was upwards of 150 people at one point.
Under these circumstances, I will
That was an
not think
open
of
lobby
refusing
game,
any
so there
offer
were
of
7
assistance.
slots available for people each team. Those slots instantly filled. Like within 10 seconds, every slot was full. People were sitting there waiting to join session. We had such a blast. That stream was amazing.
No, nothing says pink
And-
like a bisected cadaver.
Yeah, it all went downhill from there. Because for some reason that I can't really tell
I
you,
tried to warn you.
YouTube just decided that they were going to stop pushing my channel towards the top. Even though it was getting a lot of views and extremely positive ratings.
Our
Same thing
collective
happened to
future is
Z
now
Hunter,
brighter.
and now same thing's happening to a guy that I've been talking to every once in a while named It's Hunter C. Some of you might know who he is, but I stop by his stream if I'm awake and say what's up. Ooh. I'm gonna throw a time bomb down, so I don't want to go down again. Yeah, I'll stop by his stream every
Perhaps
once
this
in a
device
while.
could be some kind of
I'm sure some of you probably know who he
current
is.
state of immobility
He's
pleases me.
a New Zealander. He streams a lot of Fortnite and zombies. But same thing's happening to him now. He got a lot of growth just kind of out of nowhere. Went with it. Same thing that I did, and he's still doing pretty well. Like he's still getting like you know, a lot of likes and stuff, but his viewership has gone down from, I think he said it was like 70 plus to now about 20. So I mean that's a pretty good decrease. You know, that's like a 60% decrease in viewership, and that's basically what happened to me.
This appears to be
Because in
something
my
of a
prime,
foregone
I was
conclusion.
pulling. I mean, it's ridiculous to say this now with how many views I get, even though my content never changed. I was getting, I think it was about, like in my lows, it would be like 60 to 70 viewers, and in my highs, it would be like
Are you asked?
120
No,
or
my legs
so.
aren't shaking.
And then, you know, that one, like, I got a couple streams where I just got a lot of people.
I suspect his anger is directly related to
You know, if you
loss
guys
of
know who
legs.
Z Hunter is, that was when, same thing happened to Z Hunter. You know, I was getting a lot of views, he was too. He was, at that point, he would have over 1,000 people watching his streams.
Ammo.
I mean, he was
This is
balling
most
out
fortuitous.
on
Most
Black Ops 3.
fortuitous indeed.
Yeah, I mean, he was grinding it hard too. He was going way harder than I was. That's for sure. And then basically same thing happened to him too. I mean, he gets like 30 viewers now. So and he has almost 70K. That's what's insane. So basically, the problem is subscribers aren't getting notifications. I'm convinced of it. Because the amount of people that I have had join a stream and say, no way, I didn't know you were still streaming. It's all YouTube notifications. Every time. Almost every time, I should say.
You left me no
Like,
other recourse.
it has to be. That's the one thing that literally everyone who has joined my stream and said that has had in common. They've all said that they never get notifications for my streams. And I mean, these people were like, a few of them were like regulars back in the day. So there's probably still people out there on their YouTube accounts who never get notified of me streaming. And so they never come. Which is really annoying.
My metamorphosis into
I'm fine with YouTube, you know, trying to improve their system, but not at my expense.
My current effectiveness
Like, it's just kind of messed up that, you know, my content gets screwed because, you know, I don't have a few million subscribers or whaver and can just they can't I'm expendable basically because I don't have tons of subscribers and, you know, make YouTube lots of ad revenue. I don't do that. I don't have ads on my videos. I don't do any of that. It's YouTube basically I don't make enough from views. I make almost nothing. I would make like $5 a year off of views, I think the estimate was. So then the only other option was Super Chat. I got a couple Super Chat donors, and when I went to look about cashing them out, I saw YouTube stole 50%. Literally 50%. So a guy donated like $1.97. I didn't even get $1 out of it. Like, it was just ridiculous. And so I was like, wow, you're gonna steal my subs money that they're giving to me? So I was like, nope, not even taking it. So it's still in my Google account, never cashing it out, ever. Unless somehow I blow up and then it becomes worth it to monetize again. But I will still not ever accept Super Chat again, because that's what they do. I'd much rather take Streamlabs. Streamlabs, if they take anything, it's so small I didn't even notice. In fact, I think all of it came out of PayPal. I think PayPal is who took money, which makes sense. But I mean, YouTube just took such a large amount that I was like, nope, never again. Since after DLC 1, VO3, the rest of the maps are crap, but only DLC 4 is still glitchy. Nope. Nope. DLC 3 Garage Kroby, you cannot do the Easter egg on console anymore. They released an update, I want to say it was like a year and a half ago. Apparently it was after Chronicles or something. They released an update where you can no longer do the Easter egg. Like, you can do the entire thing. The second you go into the boss fight, you crash every time, apparently. Thankfully, I must have done it right before that, because basically one day I was like, you know what? One of these days I'm gonna want to get the RK5 starting weapon. So I was So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just tank it out, and
what? Do you even know?
Oh, that is so annoying. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead, tank it out, and just do the Garage Kroby Easter egg. So I threw on the overpowered gobblegums because, you know, that's how we do it. Threw on Perkaholic, threw on near-death experience, and you know, I just threw on a Perkaholic right before or while doing the challenges. I think I used like 3 Perkaholics that game, just because like I really couldn't care less. And so are you serious? I used like 3 Perkaholics that game. And I used the 1 near-death experience for the boss fight. And actually, I didn't even go down during the boss fight, I don't think. Which was kind of funny. Or no, I went down once. I remember because, yeah, I remember going down once. But basically, if you don't know, near-death experience, it's one of the pay-to-win gobblegums in Black Ops 3. You literally cannot die for 3 rounds. As long as you have ammo, you cannot die, because you get unlimited self-revives as long as you kill 1 zombie. You kill a zombie and you get revived.
I admit to being perplexed by the localized nature of such a blast.
Basically how it works. Let's see. Sorry, I'm at work. When are you live?
I wish we had more rewards based on
I'm at work when you are live, but I do watch your post-live videos after work. I appreciate that support, dude.
Snacks around here,
It's nice to know that that I got someone consistent who really does want to watch this my content. So thank you very much. Hopefully, when I do the open lobby, it won't be while you're at work, because I try and do stream, you know, not just at the same time all the time.
This appears to be something of a
And when I do the open
foregone
lobby, it'll be on a weekend, 100%. There's no way I do that during the
Nothing
week.
says pain like a bisected
I don't get
cadaver.
enough people for that to be worth it. I barely get enough people where it's worth it on a weekend. That's the thing I miss most about having a lot of viewers, is I can't really do open lobbies and have the streams be effective
Are you asked?
anymore.
No, my legs aren't shaking.
'Cause I have basically no chance of growth unless people find me on YouTube gaming. It's pretty ridiculous. It's really kind of frustrating, because I'll be the only one with a quality zombie stream going, and I won't really get anyone. It's lame. The only people who really get views in the zombies community anymore are people who make tutorials, and it's like, that's boring.
Hey,
So no.
are you even cognizant of
Like
your
the
increased
big
limb
new
count?
guy Glitch. Like I was watching his stuff. It's like all tutorials. I'm just like,
Hey,
I mean, if he enjoys
cognizant
doing
of
it,
your
whatever.
decreased
I
limb
don't
count?
care. But like, do you really have fun doing that? Like just making
If it's any
tutorials all day,
consolation,
and it's
your
like,
death was
oh,
somewhat inevitable.
nothing new to do in the game, so can't make content. I don't know. I'd rather just play the game sorta casually, sorta not, and just go from there. Honestly. That's how that's how I'd like to do things. That's how I always have done things. What was your first COD game you owned? I played Advanced Warfare, but my first I owned was BO1 or World at War. So the first one I played was MW2, which is technically
It's a good
mine
thing you
now.
weren't
It's
here a
basically
minute ago.
mine. My brother bought it in 2009 after it released. The first one I owned was Black Ops 1, which came out the year after. I was a 10-year-old Christmas noob on Black Ops 1, but the thing was I didn't have Xbox Live yet. So we just didn't have that. And so I didn't get Xbox Live till I think late 2011, early 2020. Well, yeah, it must have been 2011.
Huh, you know what?
Is when I
think
got
I know who
Xbox
designed this
Live.
device.
Are you, bro?
Hey, there are other
Whoa,
snacks
that was
around
weird.
here, you know.
Yeah, so I got Xbox Live in 2011, and so then the first game I was officially a Christmas noob on was MW3. It must have been during 2011, because I had MW3, and I immediately I remember my first game. I used the PP90M1 on hard hat. That was my very first game. I don't remember what game. It was Kill Confirm too, because Kill Confirm was the new game mode.
Yeah, just a thought. Has anyone ever raised
MW3
the
is first
question
game
of
of Kill
fallout?
Confirmed. Great game
Radiation
mode.
poisoning? Anyone?
Nice take on just adding something to Team Deathmatch.
I suspect we are beyond reaching a peaceful solution.
I think Kill Confirmed is a great mode. I really do.
Oh dear. Once again,
How-
I must face
okay.
the horde in order to locate
I
an
don't know
item
how
of
that didn't
indeterminate
flop,
purpose.
but boy. I'm always at work, no time for video games. Last time I played BO4 was when DLC 1 came out. Oh, that's a move.
Once limit a time.
That was literally almost 90
I
days
admit to
ago.
being perplexed by the localized nature of such a blast.
In 5 days, that'll be 90 days. Isn't that insane to think? They're making us wait over 100 freaking days for DLC 2. Like, it doesn't even feel like that long, but yeah, 100 days for DLC 2. Like, just think about that. That's insane.
Does not appear to
That's
have
just
done
so
anything.
insane. I'll buy the guava knuckles, why not?
Arr!
I mean, just honestly think about that. Think about that. Almost 100 days. So that's
refuse to lie
that's
down
going
in the
on a
face of
third of a
adversity.
year in between DLCs. That's ridiculous. Normally, I think normally it's like maybe 2 months, if that. Like, how do you have 2.4k subs, but over half of them are not active, so you can't grow as well as you did back when you first got recognized? Games for life. Do you play on PS4? I play Black Ops 4 on PS4. I also have Black Ops 3 on there, but I mainly play it on Xbox. So yes and no. I play on both, but the Black Ops 4 is all PS4. Other stuff is 90% of the time Xbox. So like right now, this is Xbox because PlayStation doesn't have backwards compatibility, and even if it did, Xbox is better. But welcome to the stream. Yeah, so that's. I'm glad you mentioned that, Jaden. The same thing happened to Z Hunter at the same time, basically. I don't know why it happened. It happened to a few zombie YouTubers, but basically we got a lot of subs and a lot of viewers. You know, like I said, I had a stream with 150 concurrent viewers. I remember that. That was like the most dopamine I've ever had rush to my head. Like just seeing that number, because that's just insane. I mean, I had 150 people watching me. My mods couldn't even keep up with the chat. It was ridiculous. I've never been so happy to have a problem with not having enough mods. Like, that was amazing. And so basically it was like a light switch got dimmed really hard. Like, that's what it felt like. Okay, apparently I have some new karma perk, and all I did was run around. I don't know what I did. But yeah, it was like a switch got turned off. I mean, basically within 1 week, I went from pulling an average of like 70 to like 110 people or so. I think that's what I remember it being. I would like max out like 110 concurrent viewers. I would go from like 70 to 110. Over the course of a week, I went down to... I remember like the first stream... Like, I had a couple streams every now and then when I wouldn't get a lot of people. And so, like, I didn't really think much of it, but I think I went down to like... I'm trying to think of like what the number was. I don't know, it's like 50 or something like that. I dropped down to like 50, and you know, I didn't think really anything of it. Because, I mean, it just happened every once in a while. Sometimes notifications didn't get sent out super well or anything. Most of the time it did. Most of the time, when I would start streaming, I would have 20 people or so in the chat before the stream would even start. Like, I would have people, like, already fill in chat before the stream would even start. And then, you know, after that stream with like 50 people, basically it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Oh my gosh, I almost survived that. It kept getting worse and worse and worse. Lillard, dude, okay, I was just talking about people like you, so you're one of the OGs. What's up, Lillard? How you doing, dude? Good to see you back in here. I'm gonna have to remember that's you, though. It's hard to remember people with their different names, but
we have traversed our own timeline.
Yeah, so I'm actually talking about how I just randomly lost like all my viewers and stuff. Do I somehow not have PhD
I thought
Flopper
someone
right now?
else might deal with you, but alas, they did not.
Yeah, so you know, I got like 50 viewers that one stream. Then my next stream, I had like I had like between like 30 and 45. That stream, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of these old streams to remember better, but that stream, I remember I kind of noticed, like, okay, something's up. Something's a little weird. Because, like, I had a pretty loyal viewer base. Like, and Lillard was one of them. No, Lillard, I'm not. I sold it. Oh my gosh, okay. I didn't... Wow. Wow. Holy crap, I just got destroyed. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I had a really loyal viewer base. But
Thank you, I guess.
somehow they just stopped getting notifications. I don't know why. I have no explanation as to why. I really have
secreting
no.
some kind of pheromone that draws these beasts to my location.
I was just kind of dumbfounded. I was like, what did I do to lose all these viewers? And that is just so satisfying. This is like the one part of the map where you can actually use PhD Flopper. I love it. But yeah, so the numbers dropped really hard, and so I'm like trying not to freak out. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just keep streaming. And I remember the stream that did it in. I don't remember everything I played, but I remember one of the maps I played was Revelations. And I remember looking over at that chat, and like not a whole lot was going on. Because I mean, back then I couldn't keep up with chat, and I would die all the time because I was constantly staring at chat.
Fear not.
So I was trying to read like all the
plan
messages,
for my
and it was impossible. That chat, like, it moves so slow compared to what I had. I was just like, what? And then I looked at the viewer count, and it was 28. I remember the exact number because my
the problem of just what
my jaw just dropped. I was like, what happened? Oh, like seriously, this happened in 1 week. I went from oh, I don't have galvanizers anymore. That's weird. I went from, you know, having over 100 concurrent viewers to having about 30 on average. And I was just so butthurt about it that I just went ahead and was like, you know what? I'm done. So I just streamed very on and off for a few months. And I came back. I decided I wasn't gonna be too bothered by it. It still annoys me a little bit because I know that people want to watch what I'm doing because of all the people that were getting notified and were sent and stayed coming back. Like, if you have so at the time I had like, when I was really in my prime, I had just under 2K. If you're pulling almost 100 concurrent viewers on a stream and you have less than 2,000 subs, that is really, 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 really good. Like, that's not something that people get. You look at like Noah J. He's got nearly 4 million. And he gets like 4 to 6K people watching him. Like, think about that. That's such a small percentage of his sub base. It is so small. Bruh. Bruh. PhD failed. I gotta stop relying on PhD, but you know, you look at 4 to 6K, that is such a small amount of his viewer base. And then I have basically 100 people watching, and I have under 2K. That's insane. Like, that's really insane. What's up, Dylan? Zeus not lying. I was recommending one of your streams for some reason, and you had around 50 viewers. Then a week later, I got in another one of your streams and it said you had 3. That's surprising. I don't remember. I wonder if it was like... I'm trying to think of that. I feel like I'd remember a stream with that drastic of a difference. It must have been over a week. There's no way. I would definitely remember that. But yeah, I mean, you look right now, I have 8 people watching. That's like my average now. That's like my average. And I get new people every once in a while. Fendallware, what's up, dude? Welcome back. not telling you what to do, but with that Google money, I would cash it out and use it for YouTube equipment. Dude, it's not enough. It's not even $20, so I don't even think I can cash it out. It's like $17, I think. Yeah, it's like $17. Yeah, GG's in the chat for that. But yeah, hopefully I'll probably go ahead and do an open lobby on BO2 and BO3 sometime around my birthday, which is April 13th. I want to wait till after DLC 2, but you know, it's nice that we have a good amount of new people in the chat this stream. It seems like people really do enjoy watching, you know, the older games and the older maps. I just did the Call of the Dead Easter egg my last stream. I mean, like, when's the last time you saw someone do the Call of the Dead Easter egg? I'm sure some of you guys didn't even know there was a Call of the Dead Easter egg. You know, just because it's just not something people do anymore. But guys, I want to say thank you for joining the stream. I have 2 Discord servers. One of them is the last link in the description, and the other one's second to last link. The last link in the description is my overall Discord server, where we have discussion, I send out video notifications and all that. And then my new Discord server, which is right above that, is notifications only. So no one talks in chat, no voice channels, nothing. It's literally just me sending out notifications of when I upload or start streaming. So you won't get spammed by anything. So if you want notifications that are reliable, since YouTube clearly isn't, I would recommend joining that one, because you won't get spammed. It's literally just me saying, streaming right now, here's what I'm streaming, and then a link. That's it. So yeah, I'd recommend joining those if you're interested in that. Guys, if we could get 10 likes on this, we need 2 more likes for that. That would be fantastic. If y'all could just leave a like on the stream, it'll help actually, in theory, boost my channel up more, and that would be great. Are you good at Fortnite? Not really anymore. I've kind of given up on that game. I'm really not a fan of it. Gonna stream Apex again? Probably. It just doesn't get a lot of views, so I'm not making it a priority. Plus, most of the time that I play it, it's with like IRLs, and to say that mic quality isn't very good would be kind of an understatement with one of them in particular. Guys, we need 1 more like to break 10 likes. Yeah, I don't have a lot of energy today. I think that's pretty easy to tell. But hopefully this weekend I'll get 1 stream in. I have my final paper for my writing class due on Monday, and so I need to make sure that gets done. Our teacher's awesome. She's letting us do 4 pages instead of 6. But if we do 4, it has to be like really good, all good content, no fluff. But yeah, so I'm going to be working on that over the next few days. But I should be able to get at least 2 more streams in this week and this weekend. If not, probably 3 or 4, to be honest with you. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. We are at 12 likes right now. I appreciate it greatly. So yeah, if you want to join those Discords, they're linked in the description. And I really appreciate all the new people we've gotten here. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.